So there you are. You're out in the woods. You're on your couple-year-old Honda Foreman at this point. You go to start this sucker up, and nothing. You find out your battery's dead. You left your lights on or something. Now, obviously, you're going to want to figure out another way to start it, right? So you think back, oh, pretty much every quad I've ever seen before this has a pull start. And sure enough, there's a hole for one, but there's no pull start down there. Because apparently, what used to be standard equipment on pretty much every quad I've ever seen up until this point is now an optional accessory. Fantastic. So what the hell are you going to do? Well, I'm going to show you how to start it. It's relatively simple. But there's certainly going to be people that won't be able to do this, and you'll realize why in just a moment. First thing we're going to do, put it in four-wheel drive. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to shift up to fifth gear. Because fifth gear is going to give the tires the most torque advantage over the engine. This is important, and you will find out why in just a moment. So make sure your switch is on, your run switch is on, and all that sort of stuff. And I typically carry around a bungee cord. Something I've always done. You never know when you're going to need them. So what are we going to do with this bungee cord? We're going to tie this brake. So if you listen really carefully, can you hear that clicking? We don't want to jam this brake in, otherwise it's going to fight us. So I take this bungee cord just like so, and then right there, just past the click. Then we're going to wrap it around just so it maintains pressure, just past the click. Do yourself a favor, make sure you're not on the throttle or you're going to have a really bad day. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to assume position and mount the quad from the rear. Seriously. And push. Oh, by the way, I should tell you, this is cold, right? I'm touching it's cold. That is the longest it has ever taken. That is definitely worst case scenario. I'm gonna say it'll start up much quicker this time, now that it's actually running. Yeah, much easier now that it's running. And there you go. That's how you get yourself out of a sticky situation because you had the audacity to buy the base model without the optional pull start. Shrinkflation. Yay!